I filmed this video twice. One for 9 minutes and one for 4 minutes. And I got shouted at. Both at the end. Everyone's just like, Beth, can you do this? Beth, can you do that? And I'm like, okay. Okay then. So I was going to tell people my kind of like, it's kind of like a story time / my experience. So it's basically like my story. Why I left my high school / secondary school. Oh, and if you don't like deep videos, you might want to like click off because this is gonna get deep. Yeah, so let's start. I'm gonna do this without editing because I think it's probably better for me to just do it and just show my reaction to everything. And like, it is quite upsetting and I don't like telling the story, but some things you gotta do, and some people might understand now that they see how I felt about it, because I feel like I actually told a lot of people the real reason I left. I just told them the reason around it, like the main reason is that, but there's lots of other little reasons around it, and the main reason is kind of like the simple things. Well, it's not really simple, but everyone kind of knew it was going on, but they didn't want to do anything of it anyway. So yeah, this probably makes no sense at the moment, so I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so in primary school, I was a little bundle of joy. I was happy. I was quite confident, and not in like a cocky way, but I was quite confident. Like, I was happy with myself. I knew what I wanted to do. I don't anymore. I used to be like, oh, I'm going to do sports. Can't do sports anymore. Which is quite bad anyway, but yeah. Yeah, so as soon as I went into St Bart's, it didn't feel right. I didn't feel part of it. And I just didn't like it. And I know most people will go, nobody likes school. Like, come on, that's not... Everyone said that to me. It's just like, nobody likes school. Why are you upset about it? It's because they either didn't know what they knew and they thought it was pathetic. So yeah, so it started off in tutor, where a few guys just started saying the name Bethany. And I didn't really take any notice because, you know, a bit of banter and it was everything, and I was fine with it. But it was a fact, I was walking back from rounders and my sister heard them like shout it at me, and she's like, they can't say that, that's not very nice, because they were referring to me as being fat and beefy, and it was not very nice. So that stopped in year 7 because my sister found out. So she told them to stop, so they stopped. And then in year 8 it kind of, one of them just popped, I'm not going to mention names, but one of them just like popped up and said it again, just like, oh, remember Bethany? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of hard to forget. And yeah, I got really upset at that point. But it was like, everyone teamed up or something, because a few weeks later, in year 8, a new one was made. So they're like, so it went from Bethany to Big Bertha, because I think we were doing like story characters or something, but just made a name up. But it was all referring around my weight. And it was really, really getting to me at this point. So one of the times he said it, I went over to my friend and I was just like, can you tell them to stop? Like, so she did stick up for me. She always did, but they didn't stop. So they carried on that lesson saying it, because we had a cover teacher, so she didn't do anything. So at the end of the lesson, I grabbed my stuff and I walked out the door. Someone went past me and was like, are you okay, Beth? And I was like, no. Or I just didn't say, I don't think I even said anything. I think I just walked off and I went off backstairs and I went up the back stairs, so you have to walk through something and then go upstairs at the back. I was kind of hoping to avoid everyone, but more people went up back stairs than they did front stairs. So it was kind of hard to avoid people. But I was walking up back stairs and someone says, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Leave me alone." And I kind of brushed them off my arm, and I still feel bad for that. I was like, oh no, I should have just been nice. Why did I do that? But the good friend that they are, she didn't leave. She followed me. And she was like, "What's happened, what's happened, what's happened?" But I was that upset that I went into a full-blown panic attack and I couldn't breathe. And I was trying to explain what was going on, but I was shaking at the same time, and I couldn't explain what was going on because the fact is everyone kind of knew about it anyway, but they only cared when I was having a full-blown panic attack or I was upset. Like, yeah, so I sat out of that lesson, went back into that lesson. Everyone was asking if I was okay. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, though. I was always polite. I was always like, thank you, but I'm fine. So after he realised I was upset, he always gives me the look now, just like, your friends had a go at me. Which I was just like, my friends stuck up for me because you were being mean to me. Oh, but yeah, it stopped after that and goes on to year 9. I think it was actually at the end of year 8, so I'm not on year 9 yet. But I decided to highlight my hair. So or it was in year 7, I can't remember when I highlighted my hair, but the stuff happened at the end of year 8. So I highlighted my hair, and I decided one day to dye my hair blonde because I wanted a change and everything. This is what it looked like. Ignore my face in that photo, but that's what it looked like. And my friends popped up to me and went, "I don't like it. It's ugly. It's not very nice." And I was like, okay, well, I don't like it either. Which I kind of liked it, but I kind of different, but I didn't. But when I look back on it now, I do like it, but I'm the type of person to be like, oh yeah, my friends don't like it. I can't do it. If my friends don't like it, they won't talk to me again. And I kind of changed it the next day because I had a party the next day and they were all there, so I was like, okay, better change it. So I changed it and it was really, really nice and I really liked it. They really liked it. Everything was fine. I keep moving my hands. And then it started to change colour and everyone was picking up on it. The little things they would pick up on, and it was really, like, not nice. So it changed from my weight to my hair. And it was not nice. They were calling it green. They're just like, why's your hair green? Why's your hair green? Oh my god, the Grinch is back. And everything. Just making up new names and just pointing out every time they walk past, like, oh, green's back. Oh, recycling's back. And I'm like, okay. So I did the thing stupidly again. I dyed my hair again. I dyed it brown. And I liked it. It was really, really nice. It was fine. Until people were just like, she's dyed it again. Why would she dye it? Oh my god, it's black. And I was like, oh my god, they're doing it again. I can't get it away from me. So, stupidly, I dyed it again. Purple this time, but it was like a dark black purple, so it's basically black. So they got what they wanted. They said it's black, so I dyed it black. And everyone was just like, I can't believe you dyed it again. You need to, like, stop listening to people. And it's not very nice. I liked it when I first had it, and I was like, so did I, but you know. But my hair's like red now, only because I was bored. And I like it. I like it now. Yeah, but they didn't like that. So, but when I left Bart's, I had purple hair. And it was absolutely fine, but the fact that I left because all of those names that people were saying were replaying in my head every single day, and I couldn't get it out of my system. Like, it wouldn't leave me alone, and I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, people didn't understand that it was hard for me to even get up in the morning. They just didn't understand, and I didn't know what to do. And people said I changed. I was too nice or I was too mean, but I didn't know what to do because I didn't know if I was too nice or too mean. But I never knew that I was too mean. I didn't want to be mean. I didn't realise I was being mean. So anyone I ever said anything to, I apologised to, and I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know. And then they're just like, oh my god, Beth, you're too nice. You shouldn't have said sorry. You just called me too mean. Make up your mind. And so when I decided to leave, I went one day without school. And, well, I went a few days without school, obviously, but this one day I was in bed and my mum came in and she's like, I'm pulling you out because you've had a lot of days off school and you've been bullied and the school haven't done anything about it. Frankly, the school knew for ages, but they still didn't want to do anything about it. Which, for a whole anti-bullying school, they're not very good at controlling their bullies. They don't even know it's happening. Like, I told them, but they just walked past me every time they said they were going to do something. And they didn't. So, the sad thing was, hardly anyone was there on my last day. So, I didn't get to really say goodbye to anyone. But it was something I had to do. I was hoping it would make me feel better. So, I did it. I left. And I've never been, like, so much more happier than I have now. Yes, I am bored, okay? I get bored a lot. But I did in school. It's better. Being bored is better than being harassed half the time you're at school. Like, the teachers don't do anything about it. I basically got called thick by a teacher, so they didn't do anything about that. And so I had a chance to go to an interview with a college which does GCSEs. So I went. And it's, like, better. Like, I'm homeschooled now, but every single little of information I've read about it is really good.